We're only 2 weeks into a new year, but already there is a new sports betting scandal to digest. According to an unsealed indictment in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, on Thursday, 20 men were charged for their roles in an alleged widespread point shaving scheme in college basketball and the Chinese Basketball Association starting in late 2022. U.S. Attorney David Metcalf said in a news conference, quote, "This was a massive scheme that enveloped the world of college basketball. This was a significant and rampant corruption of college athletics."
And our office is announcing criminal charges against 26 defendants that we allege perpetrated a transnational criminal scheme to fix NCAA Division I men's basketball games, as well as professional Chinese Basketball Association games. In the indictment and related filings that we unsealed today, we allege an extensive international criminal conspiracy of NCAA players, alumni, and professional bettors who fixed games across the country and poisoned the American spirit of competition for monetary gain.
Of the 20 men, 15 of the defendants played college basketball in the 2023 to 2024 season and or the 2024 to 2025 season, which impacted more than 29 alleged fixed games across 39 college basketball players and at least 17 Division I teams. 4 of the players in the indictment actually are still playing college basketball and played for either new teams or their respective teams as late as this week. None of the allegations against them, though, involve any games for this season, simply in past seasons. It's notable that 2 of the defendants in the case as well, one Shane Hennon and one Marvis Fairley, were also charged in last year's indictment in the Eastern District of New York, centered around gambling schemes in the NBA. That was the one with Chauncey Billups and others, both with the poker ring and then also some of those games that were allegedly impacted by the betting ring as well. According to the indictment, quote, "A group of individuals worked together to recruit and bribe players to influence or fix Chinese Basketball Association men's games through point shaving during the 2022-23 CBA season." Essentially, they bribed CBA players to underperform and help their team not cover the point spread in certain games. And then through various sports books, the fixers arranged for large wagers to be placed on those games against those teams. One of the men charged is former NBA player Antonio Blakeney, who appeared in 76 games for the Bulls across the 2017-18 season and 18-19, and he was playing in the Chinese Basketball Association in the 2022-2023 season. Following the Chinese Basketball Association scheme, the prosecutors alleged that the fixers then turned their attention to college basketball games over the course of the 2023 to 2024 and 24 to 25 seasons, essentially following a similar pattern, primarily targeting first half spreads in mid to low level Division I college basketball games. The group offered bribes to college players ranging from $10,000 to $30,000 to compromise games for betting purposes, according to the indictment. And essentially, because of how widespread legalized sports betting is, the fixers were able to use numerous sports books in different states to place their bets on these games and conceal this scheme from authorities.
You can bet on sports to win or lose, but you can also bet on games in terms of whether a team will win or lose by a certain amount, and that's called a point spread. The scheme here was the defendants would identify a game in which a corrupted player had a team that was favored to lose, and then they would bribe said player to deliberately underperform so that his team would lose by more than they were favored to. They would bet for them to not cover the point spread. They started this scheme, again, with the Chinese Basketball Association where Mr. Blakeney was playing, and Mr. Fairley, Mr. Hennon, and Mr. Blakeney eventually made a lot of money. Mr. Blakeney was a standout star in the Chinese Basketball Association. He was averaging 32 points a game at the moment that this conspiracy started. In the first game, he scored 11 points, and they didn't cover the spread. And Mr. Fairley and Mr. Hennon, who were professional sports bettors, would then wager substantial amounts of money based on this fixed game.
Following the release of the indictment, NCAA President Charlie Baker said in a statement, quote, "Protecting competition integrity is of the utmost importance for the NCAA. We are thankful for law enforcement agencies working to detect and combat integrity issues and match manipulation in college sports. The pattern of college basketball game integrity conduct revealed by law enforcement today is not entirely new information to the NCAA. Through helpful collaboration with industry regulators, we have finished or have opened investigations into almost all the teams in today's indictment. Baker also called for states, regulators, and gaming companies to, quote, eliminate threats to integrity, such as collegiate prop bets, to better protect athletes and leagues from integrity risks and predatory bettors.